Hey, it is Tay, and we are going to get into some tea today. What's up, y'all? It's your girl Tay. Hey. And on today's episode of Tea Talks with Tay, for one, let me just tell you what tea I'm sipping on, okay? The tea I am sipping on tonight is green tea kombucha, whichever you want to say. So it has caffeine in it, y'all. I need me some caffeine because, look, I fell asleep on the phone with my friend before this video. So I was like, you know what? Before I do this podcast, let me fix me some tea so it can give me some energy. Okay? So, yes. And it's so good. Like, I literally don't have to add anything to this tea. I just like to sip. Mm, Still kind of hot. All right. So on this episode of Tea Talks with Tay, we're just going to be getting into a few topics. We're definitely going to be discussing how black women do not stay on code and how black women find every need to give each other a lesson, a public lesson, public reprimands. So I definitely want to talk about that. I might be doing a separate video on black women code and staying on code because we got to get that together. So we're going to talk about that as well as Terry Crews coon ass. So Miss B. Simone, entrepreneur, comedian, actress, y'all have thrown her in the hot water again because of a podcast she did in the past, a few years back, on a podcast called Horrible Decisions. And so, y'all don't like some things that she said. One of those things being that she referred to the LGBTQIA community as lettuce, bacon, tomato. Really, y'all? Out of all the things you have been called. Out of all the things you have been called. Out of all the things people have said, what she could have said, y'all really out here mad because she said lettuce, bacon, tomato? I mean, and damn, who was offended because who don't like a good BLT? If you eat meat or if you eat pork, who don't like a good BLT? They good, right? So if anything, it was like more of a compliment. Now, y'all also did not like her saying the word tranny. And it's understandable how that can play into being a slur, but it's also just like, I mean, the way she used these two phrases, it was in a comedic way. Like, are y'all forgetting that she's a comedian? I think y'all forgetting that she's a comedian. But also, more than that, y'all just don't want this woman to live. Ever since she said what she said about 9 to 5 jobs, which wasn't bad because sis said what she said, because she has worked her ass off to reach her type of preference that she wants to provide. So yeah, sis said what she said. And also, y'all mad because of the book. Now the workbook, okay, girl, we don't know what's going on there. B. Come on now. But I can't help but to think like this bullying that is being taking place, it is so unhealthy and toxic, and y'all love the same people doing this, the same ones who love to talk about mental health and mental rest and needing to have self-care and all that blah blah blah. It's like, but you are contributing to people having unhealthy mental health. Would you look at that? And it's just the LGBTQIA community. It is not a cult. It is not a gang. And they really come off that way sometimes. And this is coming from, okay, if you don't know, now you know. This is coming from a bisexual woman. And so I am a part of the community. But I just think that sometimes, a lot of times, it comes off as very cultish. She is a comedian, people. So, I mean, that's really, sometimes we gotta laugh at ourselves. Sometimes we have to be able to laugh at ourselves. Like, the LGBTQIA, that's a mouthful. And that ain't even all the letters, because I'm not even mentioning non-binary. Oh, see, I know my stuff. So it's okay to laugh sometimes. Like, aha, that's funny. Like, oh my God, we got a lot of letters. Like, oh my God, like we take up, our community take up about a quarter of the alphabet, okay? Because if you include the non-binary, that's 8 right there. Because it's LGBTQIA plus. So that's not even all of the letters that I just said. Not even all of the letters. So yeah, y'all need to back up on B. Simone. It's time. And then my thing is, some of the people who said something about it still transphobic themselves. They just want to jump in on the bullying to make their self feel better, to feed their own ego because they feel like shit. Let me see my tea. So, moving on. Another black woman y'all need to pipe down on is the Miss Ducky Thought. Y'all tried it. I mean, the clapback that she is receiving is really stupid. I have no better way to describe it. Because for y'all to sit here and be mad at this woman for posing 2 beautiful pictures, looking eloquent, elegant as ever, and saying, anyways, Breonna Taylor, I'm gonna need you to find something else to do with your life. Because we have allowed for her to be made into a meme. We have allowed for people to make all types of catfishing posts talking about some, oh, this is the NBA schedule, and then in real life it's Breonna Taylor killers are still free. Whether it's a horoscope of the day for your astrology sign, and it's nothing but arrest the killers of Breonna Taylor. I mean, they even got the little, I can't believe it's not butter container and changed the letters to, I can't believe that Breonna Taylor's killers are still free. So we have allowed for her to be memeified. This woman who was wrongfully killed in real life. In real life. We have memeified her. So already it's like it's watered down. The situation is watered down because subconsciously people aren't even taking it seriously anymore. Because overall, when we look at memes, they are not serious. They are meant to be funny. So for people to really get big and bold and call themselves educated and correcting Miss Ducky Thought, I'm not here for it. I'm not here for it. And really why I think some of the flack is coming from is because she's a extremely dark-skinned black woman. Beautiful skin. She's dark-skinned. And she got so much confidence and poise. It's whack. And black women, I have to do this stay on code, because black women, we gotta support our sisters. It's a way that you educate people. Anyway, Breonna Taylor, that's gonna effing haunt me tonight. I actually can't get that image of a smiling ducky thought in a probably 200 brand gifted dress glowing in the sun with anyway Breonna Taylor as the caption out of my head. You're talking about how she has a $200 dress on and glowing in the sun, and Dougie Thought is literally saying, forget me, anyways, Breonna Taylor. It's your own damn fault that you not paying attention to what she is saying. You proved her point. Some of y'all just hate to see that she's over here being poised, confident. And like, Dougie Thought didn't do this for clout. Like, she uses her platform to post petitions and phone numbers to call. Like, I mean, and also my issue is y'all did not keep the same energy with the white people who was posting nudes and side titty posts saying, all right, now that I got your attention, here's some things to go sign. It's not an argument here. It's not an argument here. It's not a, well, they posted something for people to donate, yada, yada, yada. Forget y'all. I mean, for you to come against your own people like that, but say nothing to these white people, that's whack. You really got to get your priorities in order. Leave black women alone. 2020 and into infinity. Leave us alone. So next, let's go ahead and talk about Terry Crews. I said it because he just messed up too many times. 3 strikes and you out, Terry. You messed up too many times for me. Now, lucky enough for you, I did have this podcast when you absolutely threw Gabrielle Union under the bus. Lucky for you. Lucky for you that I did not make a video when you said what you said about black supremacy. Like, what? You can't make that make sense. But you know what? I got your ass this time because it's 3 strikes now. I mean, we must ensure that Black Lives Matter doesn't morph into Black Lives Better. What the fuck does that even mean? What is Black Lives Better? Like, where you even get that from, dude? Who have you been talking to? Because I can tell you who you need to talk to, and that's a psychoanalyst. I need to figure out what's going on with his brain. The man need an MRI. He need a CAT scan or something. I mean, Terry Crews, he just gives me very much so tap dancing behavior. He is putting on one hell of a show. I don't have any grace or mercy for him. And really what I wish he would have done was just shut the fuck up and eat that unseasoned, bland-ass food that his white wife cooks for him. That's all he got to do. And this is my frustration because he even said, like, just gave this whole mini speech about kumbaya and yada, yada, yada. It's like, I feel like that's in a way even demonizing black people because, like, we understand that we are not the ones inducing violence. Like, we want to live with each other with peace, amongst each other with peace. We want that. But damn it, it ain't gonna be no peace when we can't even walk from destination A to destination B without being murdered. Ain't no peace. We can say all day long how we respect each other's lives, other people's, other communities, races, sexual orientations lives. But until we get the respect we deserve. Not just justice, not after you do the killing and murdered someone and took their whole life and now have traumatized their whole family. Not after that getting quote unquote justice, but just leaving us the fuck alone, period. No. No. I'm ready for him to have his platform taken away. Because the white people aren't going to do it. Oh, they love this. Oh, he's definitely still employed by NBC. They love to see him act so coonery. Hell, he might get a raise. And this is also my problem. It's like these men, they marry these white women. And it's like, oh, they living a whole different life now. No, you still black. Ain't nothing changed. Terry Crews definitely would have been that slave to snitch when the others tried to escape for freedom. And would have been like, oh, it ain't that bad. I mean, massa, make sure we eat. We got some roof over our head. That ain't freedom. I'm just through with him. I mean, he really has taken that white chick's role to his head. He wasn't acting when he played that. That literally was him just reciting lines. Anyway, that's all I have to say about Mr. Crews. So, lastly, let me go ahead and just touch the surface with this Will and Jada and August Alsina situation. I mean, a quick second is all I need. Why the hell? Why the hell are y'all so pressed about these folks' sex lives? Because we have seen the rumors going on for years and years. Oh, Will is homosexual, Jada's homosexual. They're in an open relationship. They both, sleeping with other people but still married. Like, we have seen it all. They're Scientologists. Oh my God, we don't like the way they raise their kids. So all of this plays into the August Alsina situation because a lot of y'all just want to destroy this couple and their family for no reason. Don't really have a reason. You just don't like them. You can't consciously wrap your head around how they structure their family, how they choose to go about their family doings. Like, because you can't conceptualize that, because it's unfamiliar to you, you move in fear. That's what a lot of people are doing. So, August Alsina going on Angela Yee's lip service, doing all of this crying and confessing his feelings. Poor baby. He doing all of this. And it's like, man, regardless if it's true or not with them sleeping together, August, baby, I mean, Jada really must have that snapper for you to be crying like this. Goodness. Come on, man. And my thing is, Jada, most importantly, but also Will and Jada have both denied this. Now, a lot of y'all don't even want to believe that because you don't want to believe women. You don't want to believe black women. Because, I guess you just can't conceptualize who will give up having a chance to sleep with August Alsina, right? But Jada, she loves helping people. She got a whole show called Red Table Talk where she bring people on to talk about their problems. She had Jordan Woods on there. She had Gabrielle Union on there. They haven't spoken to each other in years. She had Will's previous baby mother on there. This lady liked to talk about issues. So it makes sense that she was getting August Alsina through these extremely rough years and helping him on his spiritual journey. And it is his own damn fault that he caught feelings for a married woman. Because he knew that she was married, regardless if they're in an open relationship or not. Because, man, if you're going to play the game, you're going to have to play the game right now, August. Play the game right. Whew. Stressing me out tonight. This whole conversation surrounding Jada and y'all believing August over Jada. Y'all just love a sad pretty boy. Let's be honest about it. And lastly, mind your damn business. Why are you so worried about what Will, Jada, and whomever sex life? We already know. Or don't know. Really, I mean, it ain't our business to know. But, like, we already know about kind of sort of the agreement they have to have an open relationship. Why are we surprised? It's so many other things that can be talked about that can be trending besides Will and Jada and whomever sex life. So many important things. Breonna Taylor's killers are still free. All right, so yes, that is my tea spill on those topics. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know, how do you feel below on any of the topics that I discussed tonight? I would love to hear your thoughts. So let's discuss. Oh, and make sure you like that video because it helps your girl out with the algorithm, because you know YouTube, they don't be trying to support your black girls who come through with the commentary like that, okay? So I'm gonna need you to help your girl out with the algorithm so I can get more exposure, so I can continue with my content. Like the video, subscribe to my channel, and if you dare, please share.